Hi wplms team and the support department. This is my third video and I'm just a bit worried because things are getting more and more complicated. So the thing I have to explain on this chart is, so this is my third video first of all. So if you see my first, second and third video, or overall all my videos, these videos are recorded. If you can see at the bottom, these videos are recorded on 30th of March. So this is, you can see that this is recorded on 30th of March, that too in the midnight of 2 o'clock I'm recording because of me scheduled a lot of day and night working. So now this is my third video, and when I show you on the USD, if you probably understand, I told you many times that the March graph was not created. March graph was not created while I was doing my second video. You can just concentrate. It was just showing February video, which is this one. But when I made a successful payment of USD with Ajay Kumar, it has generated a blue line, which is March payment, which is 7.5. That's fine, not issue. But while it generated, it also generated a payout of 7.5. So I have a question on this. Why is this payout showing me on March? Let's have a deep discussion on this. See, first of all, I would like to tell you that this video, before I just was paying today, I actually made a payout on 28th of March. I made a payout. Yeah, it was March, but I made a complete payout of February. But on February, the payout is 0. To make it better explain, let's go to LMS payouts. So when you be on a payouts on an admin panel, let me show you this payout. If you can see this is a payout which I have done on 28th of, yeah, definitely it was on 28th of March. But when I made on 28th of March, this graph has never generated a red line until a green payment has done today. So my question here is, suppose if I made a payout on next month, for example April, and if the instructor has not earned any money or on April, no student has paid him on April, so I think the blue line will not generate. Because of that, the red line will also not generate. So he will not be able to understand whether I made a payout or not, because as you can see, this is a scenarios. So next question to my understanding is, if I go and check this payout in the admin panel, that is on, I did on 28, you can see here it is on 28. So let's go to edit this. This payout was completely from 2nd February, first of the date of 2nd February to end of February. So this was a complete end of February. And when I made a payout, it was 7.5. So the total commission that instructor earned on a complete February month was 7.5. So if I go here, yes, but when I made a payment on March, if you can see the payout was done on March, but the payment of what I paid was a complete February. But this graph is not showing its payout on a February, but instead it recorded because of my date time was on March. So how do I explain that this payout was till the February? That is one question I had. So let's not have that. Please have an idea about that. Now next is, today we had a payout, or today we had a student, instructor got paid of 7.5, and today also we had a complete INR, which is like something like March. Payout was, this payout also belongs to actually February. You can see here, I just went through something like payouts, and here when I go and edit this is also 3rd of 28th of March. I actually made a payout, but the payout of what I paid was a complete February month, right? This is a complete February month, which is 526. So what I'll do is, I will make a payout of what is to be done of March. So let's go for settings here. in LMS settings. Now I just want to come here and just make a commissions. In the commission tab, I'll just go for making a payment here, pay commissions, and you see that there is a Praveen Kumar as an instructor, which is going to get a 50% of the commission. So let's go to this first of this month, and this is still, let's have a complete 30th of till now. So when I go and say INR payments, obviously we are in INR, but just to make a no mistake, okay, so I'm in INR. This is 3rd till March. This is a complete March. So when I say show, it's going to reduce right now. So if we can see it, yeah, because currently the instructor has been earning 2,639. Out of that, I already paid something, a payout of 526 of February payout, but it's showing on March payout. So let's make a payout of complete March, which should be this much. So currently I'm going to select this and pay via PayPal, but I'm not going to use this as I feel like I can pay this guy through this email. I would be doing this, but let's mark as paid. Okay, so INR payment is being paid. In the same way, I would like to go and check the USD. In the USD panel, I will go a complete payout till the beginning. Maybe 31st is March, but let's not have that. Maybe I'll just go for 30 only. So this is like show. Today he has earned 7.5 of the complete March. So when I get show, it showed me this much. So we have Rajesh123 is a instructor name, but it's a username right now. So let's go here and say mark as paid. So I'm going to take this and mark as paid. Okay, so these are the 2 payouts which have been done. Okay, so when I go to payouts and when I come here, I do see that first and foremost thing, it's a bit complicated. Which sir I have paid is not shown. I would appreciate that it should be simplified here in a proper way, like instructor name, paid and all. That would be more welcome, because it would be easy for every person to understand as an administrator controller. But let's get back here on the instructor payment. Let's refresh this page. Okay, now once I refresh, the graph which used to be like that is now raised. Yes, I actually made 1,105, but this March has got no payout, 0. And let's go and see the payout that has been done in INR was something around 210544. So if you see here, my previous 526 is overwritten with March. So that's what I'm saying. When we pay something on a February, let it show on February only, because the complete date pattern I told you was something you have to. So my 526 is overwritten with the present currency. And if I go with USD, and you probably should know that there was a previous 7.5 is now overwritten with present 7.5, because I made a payout on March for a February account, a complete February. So this payout graph is just confusing to my instructors, and this will lead a lot of controversy conversation between us. So that is something I'm not happy with this scenario. So next, when I go and when we see that there was already payouts, and when I go here and see the instructor commissions, it's not generating a single view. So I request you to generate a widget with instructor commission, INR and USD, making a single name with Praveen Kumar as an instructor and his INR amount and his USD and a date of payment done. And it like please give, why don't you just make this simple thing that the amount was paid in between this and this, what we filter through the calendar, right? So this is something we can just make it and show it here, instructor commission. And I request you, please, you have to cross verify this chart. This is making a lot of confusion, which is overwriting my previous currencies. Okay, so this was some of the issues that I have been to be worked out. So I'll just jot down my statement here. So let's go here, and I'm going to put down here the third statement that is a issue is chart. So commission chart overrides previous payout should be better. I don't know how to give a statement, but commission chart overrides previous payout. So I hope you understood this statement of what I mean to say. So these are the highest priorities which we have to go through, and the next problem I have to be resolved is instructor commissions. So I'm going to put down here instructor commission widget not working after multi currency added. So please have a look on this. And the next thing is, please simplify instructor commission understanding date of payouts, example from till date. Next, so these are the 5 areas where I have a lot of issue. The other thing I'm facing a problem is, if I go here, now that the payouts are done and all things, now when I go to the activity of the instructor, let's go there. When I go there, and here I do see that the commission earned for course widget design HTML5 has got $8. It should be 7.5. So have a look on this, and this is the Indian payment INR, but it's showing dollar. Now my instructor is not going to understand where in the world he has got $526 through this course, and he might be probably misunderstanding the website owner is taking all this money, but in fact this amount is INR. 526 is INR, not the dollar. And yeah, I do understand, I think this is roundup, so that's not a big deal. It's getting roundup, so not a big deal on that. But please try to understand the activity areas is showing $7.5 as $8. That's okay, but yeah, that was a dollar payout, but I don't think it should be rounding up because it get confused to my instructor. So if instructors are getting confused, they will probably blame the business owners are eating 0.5 money. So why you people are rounding this up? Let it be like 7.5, which is very priority important, not to get mislead of the scenarios. The next thing is INR. This has to be INR, but it's showing dollar, which again leads a lot of confusion. So I request to be checking this thoroughly, and I appreciate if this can be done as possible, as fast as can. And I'm really thankful of my previous conversations that you have responded to all my mails, to all my support issues. And I'm thankful, and I please request you to do this, all my list of do's to be done as fast as possible. And please check my videos so that you can understand all these lines of my statements, because it's not elaborated so, but if you see my videos you can understand all the statements. So I'm going to put this on your forums, and I hope this answer be replied as fast as possible. So thanks a lot, and hoping to get reply fast, and please do this work as possible, as early as possible. Thank you, and let's go for the best.